Hello. I just wanted to hop on real quick. And first off, I guess apologize that I was not able to do the um, session on Tuesday or Wednesday because I had a migraine. So I thought I'd hop on today and just talk a little bit about what's going on right now. And again, yeah, I wanted to apologize that I wasn't able to talk with you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday and do the Reiki session for you. But more about that later. So I'm sure that a lot of you, if not all of you, have been experiencing some pretty messed up, crazy stuff this week and maybe even last week as well. So I definitely have. It's been crazy intense. And you know, we had the eclipse on Monday with the new moon in Cancer, and bringing about, you know, a lot of things to light that maybe we don't want to think about or face, or just having a lot of emotions coming up, probably crying that you don't normally do, maybe just feeling very vulnerable and needing to release a lot of stuff, you know, shedding old habits, patterns, you know, behaviors, things like that. So that this week was completely insane. I mean, yeah, I haven't had that much craziness going on in my life in a very long time. So it was a ride, and then I had a migraine for 2 days. So yeah, here we are. So hopefully on Monday I had posted about, you know, setting your intentions for the new moon. So hopefully you did that, because that'll carry us through the next 6 months. If you have goals, things you want to accomplish, things that you want to see come to fruition, get rid of any limiting beliefs and things like that, then I would go ahead and do that now if you've not already done that. Okay, so we just had the total solar eclipse. We're going to have a partial lunar eclipse along with the full moon in Capricorn on the 16th. So brace yourself for that. Yeah, I was talking to somebody at work the other day about it, and they looked at me like I had three heads. They're like, oh yeah, sure, astrology, sure, yeah, okay, that's what's happening. I'm like, well, okay, believe what you want, but this is my experience. So my best advice for you right now is to ride the waves and expect the unexpected, because really that's all you ever can do in life anyway, right? So why not do it now when things get a little bit hairy scary? So I wanted to hop on today because today is when Mercury is officially in retrograde. So hopefully there are no glitches with this this live video, because that can happen. Mercury is a planet that rules communication. So you may have difficulty communicating with people, like getting your words across to them. Your phone may crap out on you. You know, all kinds of technology may just kind of crap out on you right now. May find yourself having more arguments or disagreements with people, not seeing eye to eye with people like maybe you normally do. So yeah, lots of errors in communication will happen. And this is Mercury's in retrograde until the 31st of July. So we're just getting started on that. And what it means basically is that Mercury is going backwards, it's spinning backwards, and it's going backwards into Cancer. So yeah, just being very clear with what you're trying to communicate with people. And yeah, don't be surprised if you don't hear from people, if your, like I said, phone craps out on you, or your technology craps out on you in any way, shape, or form. Okay. So I will say, though, that Mercury often gets a bad rap when it's in retrograde, when the truth is it's honestly a gift, because it gives you a time to cleanse, to rebalance your life, to all those words, reintegrate, whatever. You know, it gives you time to sit back and examine things, to go inward, to listen to your intuition. And I think the problem that we have with it typically is that the ego kind of gets in the way, right? And we don't want to face our shadows. We don't want to revisit anything that may be damaging to our ego. But really, it's a time to just reflect and make revisions, you know, to just kind of chill out for a bit. I would suggest that if you are, you know, any contracts I would not enter into right now. If you've already started, like maybe you had an interview for a new job and you've accepted it, but you haven't started it yet, that's okay. So I don't want to put any fear in anybody, but like you don't want to start anything brand new that you have not already begun the process of before today, because you'll find that there will be glitches and errors and things may fall through. So just to kind of be prepared for that. So one of the things that I do here at Empath Crystal Healing is I work with crystals. That's a big part of what I do. And so I wanted to talk about the crystals that will help you get through retrograde. So I have several of them here, and I'm going to show you what some of them are, because I have a feeling maybe, I don't want to assume anything, of course, but maybe some of you don't know exactly what each one looks like, so I kind of want to show you what that looks like. I don't have all of them in like, you know, raw form or anything like that, but I do have them to show you here. So first one I want to start off with is Amazonite, and I have this in beads. I don't have this in a raw crystal or in a tumbled stone, but Amazonite comes in many different colors and shades. So this Amazonite is obviously just very turquoise and wonderful. It also comes in more natural, like Brazil Amazonite, which is got some black and gold and greens and oranges. It's very pretty. I don't think I have any of that here though. But I have sold malas with that particular stone. So what Amazonite will help with is speaking your truth, resolving conflicts, and it also helps with your intuition and universal love. So giving you more compassion, or having more compassion for others during this time, and really being able to just kind of slow down a little bit and communicate a little bit more effectively. I don't have any aquamarine with me, but that is another stone that helps with this. It helps soothe your fears, helps you keep a clear head when things maybe are misunderstood. And as you can imagine from the name aquamarine, it has that color. So it's similar in color to Amazonite, but it's its own personal stone. So it's wonderful. Next one I have is amethyst. I think most of you probably know amethyst. It's, you know, the birthstone for February, but amethyst looks like this in the tumbled version. I have some in beads as well, because I do a lot with beads with malas and bracelets and things like that. So amethyst helps for protection, for staying connected to your intuition, so that you are able to, you know, be more in tune with what it is that you're trying to say. And also kind of, you know, how intuition works. It's that you have just like this innate sense, it's inner knowing of what it is that needs to be addressed or brought up, or how to maybe approach a situation a little better, because you're in tune with your higher self, your inner knowing. Amazonite also helps with warding off negativity and things like that, helping you with not being, you know, falling into bad patterns and things. So that's amethyst. Clear quartz, which I have in a crystal point. Clear quartz is the master healer. It helps you with amplifying more positive energies, helps amplify the energies of other crystals as well. And it increases clarity, wisdom, and insight. So you can see how that would be helpful during Mercury retrograde. The next one is selenite, and I have a little wand here. It's one of my favorites. I keep this actually by my bed at night so I can charge my other crystals. So this one is good for cleansing and aligning your chakras, and also purifying your energy field. So any negativity that may attach to you during retrograde, any, you know, uncomfortable situations, this will help with kind of clearing and cleansing those, and just kind of keeping it a better, you know, more positive vibration. The next one is the master, I would say, for Mercury retrograde, and that is blue lace agate. So this one, it's got these wonderful, I don't know if you can see it, these wonderful little lace patterns in it. And this one is known for helping with communication, with anxiety, which is probably going to come with misunderstandings and miscommunications during retrograde. It also eases anger and tension, eases the mind, and assists, again, like I said, with effective communication. So this one is a wonderful one to carry with you, maybe stick it in your bra, or, you know, just wear it, just have it with you in your pocket or whatever. This one will help you during this time significantly. So blue lace agate, it's a wonderful one of my favorites. Fluorite is next, and I have a couple of those here. Actually I have 3 of these here, and I have them in, like, you can see various colors. So this is rainbow fluorite. So I have a more purple and white, and then the green with purple, and then like more of just the green, and there's some purple in there, but it's kind of hard to see it because it's so dark. But fluorite helps with emotional support. It will also help absorb and neutralize any negative energies. It will help, you know, kind of transmute those energies in your body and your home. And it's also going to help with processing information and providing mental clarity. So getting clear on your thoughts and helping you, and, you know, assisting you with communication in that way. So that's fluorite. Wonderful, beautiful crystals. I actually have sandalwood next, and I didn't bring any sandalwood over here. But sandalwood is actually wood. I have it in bead form. I put those a lot with some of the bracelets and malas that I make. And sandalwood is wonderful because it is used traditionally in malas to help with communication or help with meditation. So it brings about making you feel calmer when you're anxious. It has a wonderful fragrance. It helps with nervous energies. It helps calming your mind, attracting positive energy, and it also increases clarity of thought. So again, like I said, it smells amazing. So sandalwood. And finally, I have tourmaline, black tourmaline, because it will help protect you energetically and absorb any negative, any negative energies, and kind of ground you and keep you feeling solid and stable during all of this turmoil, if you will. So I actually have this in bead form as well. So black tourmaline is actually a form of lava, volcanic glass, and that's because it's from the earth in that way. That's how it helps you to be more rooted and grounded and feeling more stable and secure. I also wanted to bring about tourmalinated quartz, because tourmalinated quartz, I don't know, can you see the black in there? Yeah, I guess maybe you can. So this is clear crystal quartz with black tourmaline inclusions in it. And what this does is it's a combination, obviously, between quartz and tourmaline. So it's going to help you stay protected and grounded. It's also going to help you with increasing your clarity, you know, your insight, your wisdom, things like that. So that would be helpful also during this time, even though it's not typically recommended. I think the two together is a pretty powerful combination. So there's that. The next thing I wanted to bring up is, I know that I was going to do a Reiki session on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about what Reiki is for some that may not know. And also let you know that on the 16th of July, with the partial lunar eclipse and the full moon in Capricorn, I will be doing a distance group Reiki session here on this page. And it's free. All you have to do is click going on the event when I make the event for that, and I will include you in the healing. So to explain a little bit about Reiki, Reiki is energy healing. You don't actually have to be here in person for me to send you the energy or for you to receive the benefits of the energy. Reiki is a form of alternative medicine called energy healing, and it gets its energy from universal energy. So that the energy healing is transferred because energy, as you know, is everywhere around us, right? It's transferred no matter space or distance or time, because energy is everywhere, right? So this is just a really cool way to harness it and send it to somebody else for healing. So it helps promote emotional and physical healing. It is not meant to take place of conventional medicine. However, Reiki does relieve energy blockages and imbalances, and it supports healing and well-being in the body. It does treat the whole body. It does treat emotions, mind, spirit. It provides relaxation, peace, security, and well-being. So Reiki is also a very powerful tool to use during crazy cosmic events like Mercury retrograde, eclipses, full moons, etc. Additionally, the cool thing about Reiki is that it can improve sleep, relieve physical pain and stiffness, and any tension you may be carrying. It also accelerates the natural healing of wounds. It gives you energy when you're drained. It reduces stress, and it can help clear up chronic problems and prevent the development of disease. Again, not to take place of traditional medicine, but is to assist in your healing process. So it does detoxify the body. It can improve your health. And it, again, like I said, dissolves energy blockages, releases emotional wounds, which may be coming up right now because we're in this period of retrograde. We just had this crazy solar eclipse and full moon eclipses, and as I said, we're in eclipse season because we had the one on Monday, and then we have the lunar eclipse on the 16th. So we're in the middle of the eclipse season, which is, eclipses bring about the shadows to light. So things that you maybe don't want to face are coming up right now and triggering you. So that's where Reiki can kind of come in and help release any emotional wounds that you may have. Also helps with negative conditioning, changing those patterns and behaviors, improves your mental clarity and concentration. So again, the next distance Reiki healing session will be on July 16th. I will probably do it around 7 or 7:30 p.m. But again, I will create the event for that. All you have to do is click going to that. I will come on live and do a little video first to talk about, similar things, the astrology piece, to talk about Reiki itself. And then we'll do the distance healing, which usually lasts about 15 or 20 minutes. And then I will let you know in the event when the healing is over. So all of that will be explained on the 16th. So if you have questions or you want to know more about this kind of stuff, I will defer you to my astrology guru, Michelle Yeager. And she is known as, I think, Cosmic Guidance on Instagram. She's also here on Facebook. Let me just give you her name real quick. Cosmic Guidance on Instagram. You can find her, Michelle Yeager. She is my go-to for all things astrology. She does past life regressions, goes over your birth chart with you. She is amazing. So I get some of my information from her and just from all kinds of sources. But again, if you have questions or you want to talk more about this, feel free to shoot me a message here. I'd love to chat with you more. And I hope that this was helpful in helping you navigate this crazy time we're having here. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for hopping on live with me, for catching the replay. And again, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I just saw your comment, Blazy Susan. I hope it doesn't either. In fact, I'm sure that it won't, because now that you're more equipped and have more knowledge, maybe it will get better. So, all right, guys, thanks for hopping on live. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.